Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Get to Know Your Celebrity Very Well. Today, we are filming with Emeka the Star. We are not just filming with Emeka the Star. We are here to challenge him to see if he will give up or stand the test of time. Let's go. Okay.
Hello.
Ah.
Hi, boy.
How is it?
Hi.
How you doing?
You're welcome.
How are you side?
Yeah, fine.
Today, I say we'll come spend the day with you. Now, make we see how they go.
Amazing. Come right in. Come right in.
Okay.
Come right in.
Ah.
Don't mind my little small abode, my self-contained.
Like
You're welcome.
you should lead the way now. Now you, we are in your place now.
Okay. No problem.
Should I take off my shirt?
No. Come in with it.
Okay.
Come in. So this is what I transitioned to from the Paco house, the famous Aja Paco house.
It's nice though. As long as it's your personal space.
Hey, yeah, I'm cool with it. Now I'm like free to be.
Free to be you in what? Sorry.
What I mean is that the community I was with was like a ghetto, so I had to adjust to just fit in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not that learned, but I'm a little bit learned, so I have to like adjust to fit in to survive. So right here, learned people here are prominent. So when I say this, you understand this. So there's no need to like act a different way.
So are you always dressed like this or?
I dress normal all the time. I only wear crop top only for interviews.
Well, but a lot of people doesn't know that about it.
I dress normal all the time. I don't dress crop top like 24/7. Nah, no way. Only for social media entertainment.
Anyway, we'll get to that. So now I don't feel like I'm feeling like you just woke up or something. You not taking the bath or anything. Yes, now that's what it's to give.
I'm just trying to be laid back, reserved, calm. I'm not shooting, so it's when I want to shoot. I do the hair, do the face, the brows, do everything. I just pop.
Because we will see. We want to see like I'm sure my audience really want to see like this side of you and the other side.
When I transform,
yes,
I no problem.
Okay, no, we should see that then. Give you time to do whatever you want to do. Yeah, transform.
No problem.
All right.
You are in love with my pink lips. So this is my secret. I sell and I model pink lip balm. Yeah, so this is what I use to keep my lips popping as usual. That you guys love so much. Yeah. So I apply my pink lip balm after cleaning, before cleaning, sorry. And that is it. That's all. That's all, guys. Woo! Emeka the Star. A quiet child, but something strange about me from a tender age was that whenever there's television, I come alive.
Television.
I learned the little that I know watching TV, watching the stars of television, Nollywood and Hollywood. Gloria Nozie, Whoopi Goldberg, Timba Kintola, RMD, Ramsey Noah, Ego Boy.
Those are like the OGs of Nollywood.
And I was obsessed with watching news. Even as a little boy, I would watch Larry King Live, Al Jazeera, BBC, Sunday Tonic on NTA, Newsline. Well, Benecia, Pierre Roots, Franco Lise, Augustina. So I was obsessed with getting information from television. I did not learn what I know and what I can do when it comes to literally like expressing myself and using terms and my own kind of understanding. It did not come from the four walls of a classroom. No, it was from watching television.
Wow.
And all my knowledge of life was from watching television.
So
Jill now, Wild Jill now, and that was it.
So you growing up in Nigeria, like in our country, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, how was it growing up being a feminine boy?
I stayed indoor through my life. I never went out. I've never been to a club. I've never been to a party.
Never been.
I've never been to a club. Never ever. It was when I was 39. I went to a club for the first time. But growing up, I refused to go anywhere. My brother would tell me stories of how he assaults people in clubs. I was scared for my life. So I refused to go out. I just stayed indoor, watch television, and that was it. Whoopi Goldberg was my thing. Robin Williams, Patrick Swayze, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, P. Diddy, and Oprah Winfrey Live, Tara Banks, Naomi Campbell, Fashion TV, BBC News, Al Jazeera News, Aman Poor. No, yes. So I just focus on television. I didn't go out at all. I would be at home from morning till night watching TV if there's light.
Wow. That's I can't say that's I can't say that's impressive, but it is. How can you be like,
I speak the way I speak because of one particular actress, Gloria Annoncier. I could not communicate properly. So what I did was that I single-handedly searched for an actress that knows how to express
that's
herself in a amenable way, an impeccable way, and very standard in speaking. So I singled them out, and the best I got was Gloria Annoncier. So whenever she's on the screen, I would literally listen to how she pronunciates her words, how she speaks, how she expresses herself, her tone of voice, and I started copying from there.
well, now that I know who she is, maybe I'm too maybe I'm too young for that. I don't know.
No, baby, you don't know. You never boy that time.
Now, what I thought, maybe I don't know who she. I
You're still a
don't.
baby.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
going to be 41 in July 21st.
Then, I mean, so you have a baby. Anyways, okay. Let's go back. So you have a baby though. So
No
that we should
problem.
put that out there.
No
Okay,
problem.
and again, I feel like I feel like a lot of the stars, like everybody,
Yeah, was
they
influential
exactly
in
everybody,
my
like
upbringing.
you understand the people that are big now. I
Mm.
heard like maybe likes of Two Face and whatever that they grew up in Festac or they
Yeah,
have one or two
yeah,
things in
yeah,
Festac.
yeah.
Do you have any opportunity to meet any of them or
Yes,
whatever?
I did. I did before they became stars.
Really?
Yes. They were all gathered because they were friends before they became famous. So they gathered at the sports in Festac Town. And I was just coming back from school. So I walked up to them and I spoke to them for the first time.
You,
And I
you
remember the conversation, but I
so,
don't want to talk about it.
okay. Sorry, you keep saying or you don't want to mention names.
Cool.
No, you said that you know
Two
them.
Face, Blackface, and Face Alone.
Oh wow.
When they were friends in Festac Town. I walked up to them when I was coming back from secondary school one time like that, and I had a conversation with all three of them. We were all together having a conversation, sitting on a car.
Yeah.
So I walked up to them when I was coming from school, and I spoke to three of them all together.
Okay, and now you said you don't
Before
want
they
to
became Plantation Boys.
you don't want to talk about now.
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, what you said, yeah. But like were they like nice to you? I know you don't want to go into details, but you can just give
I
us.
gave them. I discussed business. So you know when it has to do with business, what can you really listen here?
Yeah.
But the business was a brand idea.
Oh, okay. That's
So
good. Can leave that.
yeah.
So and really now you are making me feel like damn
Okay.
I'm young. But
Okay.
you said before they became plantation boys.
Yes, before they became Plantation Boys.
That's like in the 90s. Then
We used to hang out together, real close friends, and so.
now I need to like
And besides that, a friend of mine who
yeah.
is a lookalike of Bob Risky was
Okay.
late.
Oh,
He's the
sorry about
initial
that.
first person to actually had the desire to become Bob Risky, but he looks like Bob Risky. Now, the story is very interesting. Bob Risky is Idris Ogunleye,
Yeah.
and my friend is Fidel Armstrong, Victor Okoroko. He's born Igbo.
Yeah.
Why Idris Ogunleye is Yoruba. Now,
Okay.
they both look alike, but Idris was dark skinned and my friend was light skinned because was Igbo light skinned. Now, if you know Igbo boys that are light skinned,
Yeah.
they're very handsome. So he was feminine,
Mm.
Igbo, and light skinned.
Yeah.
He was a complete angel. Like the look Bob Risky has, being light skinned,
Yeah.
is the look that my friend had.
Oh.
They looked so much alike. So when Idris did the pure water sachet in his dress in a international airport when he got arrested for the first time, that was his first debut in the limelight. His first altercation in Nigerian police. And they met one on one in an event, and my friend was angry at Idris for doing that because they actually look alike. That could like get him into trouble. So that's where Idris now noticed that fair, dark, secret is just fair. And for you know, it was all over the place like skin, and as I do.
Wow.
My friend was foolish enough to announce to the whole world that he was about to leave the country on an asylum visa. He
Oh.
was granted an asylum visa to the UK, and was foolish enough to tell everyone. I know Nigeria now.
So he was shot.
Not shooting like like spiritual arrows.
You
Like
believe in
you
that?
see, I believe in that. I do believe in that because we're in Africa and Nigeria, and we are a very dark continent. So there's evil everywhere.
To me, though, I don't know, but to me,
That's you. That's you. But me, I do believe there's evil.
yeah, there's evil, I know, but I feel like you can't kill somebody aside from
jealousy when is mixed with someone who's evil. How do you think it's gonna be like?
Disastrous.
Exactly.
Okay. Honestly, dude, that'd be so. Now, you left cross dressing once. Like,
I was
it
never
for
a
fear?
cross dresser. I was never a cross dresser. All I do is wear makeup and crop tops. I don't cross dress. I don't wear skirts. I don't wear leggings. I don't wear human hair or synthetic or human blend or whatever you want to call it. I don't wear hair on my head.
But
I just wear makeup and crop tops.
okay, but you know, a lot of people like your fan. A lot of people like not just your fan though. We all have haters.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we all have haters.
Why
Yeah.
not?
So, but people do misunderstood that part about you. Like, oh, he's a cross dresser. Like,
I just used it to get into the limelight because if you know my story, I've been trying to get to the limelight for over 28 good years of my life since I was 12 years old. I've been chasing fame since I was 12 years old. So, well, I tried so many tactics and I've gone viral several times to the point that it's on Google. You can Google my name and you see several years of me going viral, but not becoming famous. So this was the last one. But the weird thing about it is that all through the years of me chasing fame, I will always call myself that 40-year-old boy.
Sir?
I will always call myself that 40-year-old boy. That 40-year-old boy.
Yeah.
But I think I was like prophesying into my life that was when I get to 40 before the fame will finally happen.
You've been chasing fame, and I'm not sure my mom has met my dad there. Oh wow, that's like a lot. So, you did the backlash from the situation. What was the situation that actually changed everything? Like,
it was I had someone that was attacking me with every post I made. So and it was getting too risky and too dangerous, so I had to back down. He didn't want. He was even attacking those who posted me. Yeah, like Flower Boy did a video with me where he was trying to ask Nigerians to assist me. That same person sends reports to his page. Now his page is actually having issues with visibility because he reported his page so much just for him to take down that video. And he was only trying to say Nigerians should just assist him with monetary assistance.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't want that. This particular person doesn't want to become famous at all.
That's the reason, that takes us back to the previous question that I was telling you, like, oh, people means like they can say, oh, this person is a cross dresser, and now you are saying, no, that's not what I am. You get exactly. So I feel like things like that, like people should actually understand what they are saying before they go public with it.
You get one thing about some people is that they don't know the difference between make believe and real life.
Okay,
that's the thing.
Yeah,
they get so enticed with the make believe and call it real life. You don't know it's called acting, drama, I guess.
Man must live now. Emeka must try. Emeka must try. So
yeah,
now that you are back, like you are back. Yes, so what's different?
The thing about this is that I would go more into my TV presenting and my voiceover artistry and my board girl content. And I have a particular content I love to do so much as a fine boy at 40, where I showcase my different good looks at my age.
Okay. Yeah. So you said going TV presenting. You were once a presenter?
I got admission to study mass communication and major in broadcasting and presenting. But I later dropped because of my mental illnesses. Yeah. But I have always had a passion for television. I would literally watch TV programs just to get entertained by the interviewers. I have gone to several auditions. Like there was one for the Coco Search for 50 Extra by African Magic. I don't know if you know that program way back. Echo Edewo. Echo Edewo was having other things doing, but had a program called 53 Extra in African Magic, DSTV, but they needed a co-host. So that was one of my major audition I attended, searching for a job as a TV presenter. I still remember the scripts. It's over like 15 good years now, or even more than. I still remember the script. It goes like this: I am a little loud flavor, a dash of my candy, a sparkle of star power. I am Emeka the star, and this is 3 extra.
Thank you. I mean, no, thank you.
That's exactly what the production people did. They loved it and they clapped for it, but they gave it to Ozzy. And I had a conversation with Ozzy at the hotel where the audition was hosted. That was Echo Hotel. But Ozzy was telling me that he didn't come for that audition. He just came to unwind in the hotel.
And they gave it to him.
And they gave it to him. And there's no longevity, so the program died. You know, when you have passion for something, that's when there's longevity.
Exactly.
But he didn't want it, so they gave it to who didn't want it. So what do you expect?
But at least
I was madly in love with that program. I was dying.
So now you plan on going back to presenting?
Yeah, looking for opportunities to just come out and do my thing.
Well, just start. Let's start from somewhere now.
I will. I'll definitely start from somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Taking us back, you actually said something. Okay. Like you said, like, oh, you had to quit school because of your mental health.
Yes.
How was that like? I don't understand.
Well, I've been diagnosed of identity issues.
Okay.
Bipolar.
Okay.
Emotional depression and suicidal tendencies.
Wow.
So I'm suicidal and I have emotional depression and I have bipolar and I have identity issues. I mean, sometimes I get confused. Am I feminine or am I masculine? That's when you see the two behavior.
Yeah. So, if you don't mind us going into details, I don't know if it's comfortable with you.
It's fine.
So, why are you suicidal? Like,
because of when someone is weak, and you bully the weak, it's going to result in suicide.
Bully, like you mean
someone
online?
That is weak. Someone that is weak and depressed and doesn't want to live anymore. Then when you evil people go and bully such person, that person will take their life. That's when you become suicidal, because you can't be emotionally scared of being alive because you deal with different issues or whatever, and someone is bullying you when you are down. So the next thing, you want to take your life.
Yeah, I get that part, but what I'm trying to
bullying is what pushes people to suicide.
Yeah, I know that very. And this bullying you're talking about, like maybe your day-to-day life, or maybe just on the internet?
I was not good looking as a child. I was dry, I was dark, and I had a very big head. So my dad would literally call me a beast. My own father would call me a beast. And neighbors, whenever they see me, would yell out, "Oh, this one will walk." So I was bullied. As I even walked the streets, I was called ugly by everyone. And I had an altercation with some guys, and the guys were calling me gorilla. And the guys were beating me and still calling me ugly. They were beating me and calling me ugly at the same time.
How long ago was that?
Long time ago in secondary school. Someone was trying other feminine boy ever. So he didn't like the fact that I was feminine and all of that. So him and his friends came to set me straight, I guess. And the next thing he did was even while they were beating me, they were still calling me ugly. But he didn't like the way I looked. So I literally had to give myself a makeover. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm very sorry about that, though.
No problem, it's fine.
Yeah. That's honestly, that's emotional in a way. Yeah, because I feel like somehow bullying you doesn't really have to be like you being feminine. There are just bullies everywhere, even in school.
But it's just that when you're not good looking, there's one thing Nigerians always know, but they pretend that they don't know. If you're not good looking and you're feminine, you may even be killed. But if you're good looking and you're feminine, you'll be loved. That's the weird thing about Nigerians. They like you when you're cute, but when you're ugly, woo!
It doesn't change
anything.
Femini or no femini, I fine or no fine.
But
still
why do
femini.
you think that they celebrate the good-looking ones? Is
I
it Eniola for who the cuteness that he is? His whole career is based on the
Daniela.
fact that he's
Sorry.
cute.
Okay, I don't know him as well. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
I'm still a baby, like you said. Okay, so how do you manage? Like, how do you manage other? Because you can't just wake up one day and like all is gone. Are you on medication or?
I am on a medication I take for the rest of my life.
Damn.
I have to take for the rest of my life. So I take it every month. The little bottle that has to bring down my bipolar, my suicidal tendencies, my emotional depression, my identity issues. It works on all of it. It works on the psychosis of the brain. So
For the rest of your life.
for the rest of my life, I take it every month. That's my bag where I keep the medicine. This gold one.
Can you switch a bit? Let's see the bag.
That gold bag. That's where I keep all my file, my medicine file, my drugs.
That's
There's even an injection there to take later.
You do that every day.
Every month. Every month I have to take it. Yep. Every month I take
Just
a little
because-
bottle just to keep my sanity. And so it was not easy, but I
Okay.
guess but watching television thanks to Beyonce and the rest of Nigerian and entertainment over the world, they are the ones that brought me out. So watching this full screen was a lifesaver.
And Beyonce.
And
Kudos to
Beyonce.
Beyonce. Though. I feel like go through like some of your comment sessions on.
Yeah, go ahead. No problem.
Is it okay? It's not going to
fine.
break.
No, it's not,
Okay.
it's not gonna be a problem.
Yeah, like the one with this, the one you had with Egungun, yeah.
Yeah, the famous interview by Egungun.
The one with, the one you had with Egungun. I saw like you were dancing. I even saw that on the internet. Like,
Extra.
okay.
Yeah.
How was that like the interview with Egungun? How was it like?
Okay, first of all, it was a friend of mine who
Yeah.
started interviewing me. Standard Era
Yeah.
and Life of Ego. Those
Yeah.
are my two friends. And they're the ones really that made all of this come to light. Because I did an interview with him,
Mhm.
Life of Ego. Then his friend, Egungo, who's a friend of his,
Yeah.
was now the one that connected me and said he wants me in particular to come and do an interview.
Oh
And that
wow.
was it. So it's all started.
And I went through the video. I saw the video though.
Yeah.
Saw the video on the net and all that.
Mm.
And honestly, if we're being both on Egungun's page and yours, there were some like comments you get.
And
The comment that, like
is the first should I say get to meet Emeka as a star. So it will be like a little bit apprehensive and may not like what they see at first. But once they get to know me, then they fall in love.
okay. So now we are going to go through like few comments though. Let's see.
No problem.
Okay, now I don't want to mention this one's name. She said she mentioned your name and said he's a fool at 40. So stuff like that. How do you react to stuff? You just ignore or
I
how?
just ignore. Because you see, the whole world bullies each other in different ways.
Yeah,
Now,
that's true.
there's something called midlife crisis for every man and every woman when you get to a particular age of 40.
Yeah.
So I guess there's a bullying and there's bullies waiting for you in every part of your life.
Yeah.
So everyone's going to be affected. Because
That's true.
if you're playful, you're considered a fool at 40 when you're 40. They expect it to be a different way that is approved by them, by the society, by the bullies. So that's the thing.
That makes sense.
I'm called the 40-year-old boy. I'm a boy at 40 because I still have the mind of a boy. But the young lady does not see that. All she cares about is to do her usual bullying as ever.
And this one said you attended Christ Embassy?
Yes.
Because I saw someone said on behalf of Christ Embassy
You
members.
do not know him. I remember that comment.
So you still went to church the next Sunday?
No, I stopped.
Wow.
I stopped for now. And I've stopped going to church for a long time. But before I turned 40, and my 40th birthday was celebrated by Christ Embassy. I was so broke, I couldn't even afford anything. So Christ Embassy hosted me for my 40th, and they gave me a photo shoot. and they did so much more for me, and they did a little mini party for me also.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Uh, this is actually a positive one. Okay, let me know. I almost mentioned her name. She
Okay.
said, but truth be told, these people didn't create themselves this way. I think our society should stop judging them and rather accept them the way they are. Most of them have genuine arts than us. That's cool.
Can you people do one thing for me, Nigerians? Stop calling reality acting, make believe. I don't know why you always think make believe is the real life. That's pure stupidity.
That's the reason. That's the reason we are having this show. Like we need to
It's
like.
not real life. I'm an actor, and I'm not that like that 247. I'm an actor. I'm masculine and feminine, and I'm an actor. Anything is possible with my voice, with my behavior, with my looks. Anything is
That
possible.
makes sense because when we came in, you were like, you're muscular. The right thing. Yeah,
So
we were
anything is possible
possible.
with
Yeah.
me. I'm an actor. Anything is possible. I can be anything I want. Even the Grinch. That's still Christmas.
Okay, and this one was like, ah, she said, it's always girls here though, and women. She said,
Mm.
I don't finally meet a fool at 40.
That's what they all do. When you're playful at 40, they'll call you fool.
But honestly, like you said before,
Mm.
taking us back, you just said this is a make believe. It's
Yeah.
not who you are.
Attire.
But I feel like, yes, not tired. I feel like now after this get to know you very well,
Yeah.
you get. I feel like, or do you feel like people' perspective about you will change?
Yeah, come check the down page comments of the new posts. You see the transformation in comments.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
People are now more accepting and all that.
let's go to
The bullies are literally disappearing.
okay.
Yeah.
And okay, there's a post here that says like, oh, you've met Lord Jonathan,
Yes.
Don Jazzy.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Don Jazzy.
Yes.
When and how was that? Oh, I
We
need to post this
attended
video.
the same secondary school.
Wow.
Federal Government College, Ijaniki,
I
Lagos.
didn't see that coming.
Even Wande. Wandeko's mom was our home economics teacher.
Hey.
And a dear mommy of mine who liked me and fought for me several times.
Oh, that's cool. And good luck, Jonathan.
Yes. When he was the deputy governor of Bayelsa State, there was a launch of the Silverbird Galleria owned by
Okay.
Ben Bruce, 2001. That's the launch of the famous Silver Galleria that is there, the whole empire, the launch of the Galleria empire. So he invited his best friends, the late Stella Obasanjo,
Okay.
and the governor, Elemesia of Bayelsa State. But Elemesia was having the issues where he was having at that time. So his deputy governor was Sir Ebele Goodluck Jonathan. So he attended that function. Now, you know the CMS road?
Yeah.
For years, they've been complaints about the mad traffic. At that day of the function, Sir Ebele Goodluck Jonathan was late on arrival of the event. And his car and his convoy was stopped in the traffic. There was no movement. But the bus I boarded,
Yeah.
the driver was an amazing,
Awesome.
fast and furious. He
Wow.
was maneuvering the whole
Everything.
hold up and almost getting to the end. So the security men of Saibele Goodluck Jonathan, as he was deputy governor at that time, with his wife and a little bit of his entourage, they were late on arrival. And Sir Ben Bruce was outside at the Silver Galleria waiting to receive him so they can continue the lunch. And but Star was alive that time, and they were best friends. Sir Ben Bruce, Sir Ben Bruce was best friends with Stella Obasanjo, the wife of the former president of our
Yeah.
Chief Olusegun Obasanjo.
Yeah, she have an hospital in my state.
Yeah, so they were good, very good friends. So he invited them to Concord, they were all friends. And he's from Bayelsa State. So that's why it's only logical to invite your governor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the governor couldn't attend, so his deputy attended. And that was when I met him. Because he boarded the bus. Very, very interesting story. So the security men stopped the bus because they noticed that the bus was maneuvering the whole hold up. So they asked all the passengers to alight. But me, I was dressed in corporate. and I was 16 years old, and I was on my mission, my regular mission to go and get opportunities on the island. So they asked me to sit inside, and why he held on my back, and that's how I met him.
And yeah, I saw the pictures of P Squares as well. You've met them as well.
Yes. When they were like chasing their career, they wore these two matching outfits.
Okay.
An ash color, gray, up and down. You know those old tailor designs where they had one kind of Versace looking shirt with a plain trouser. So that's what they wore together. And they were outside in 24 Road, having about to go and see Face Alone, or they were still going to meet different people. That's when they met Kenny's Music to see if Kenny's Music would pick them up as a performer, a group. But they turned them down. It was when their elder brother now took it upon himself to manage their career. So on their mission, going here and there, especially Kenny's Music, and meeting so many other celebrities to become famous, that's when I met them one-on-one.
And Bob?
Bob was actually the lookalike to my best friend who is late.
Oh yeah, you said
Fidel Armstrong, Victor Okoroko, who was actually the real Bob.
So that's how you met Bob.
I didn't meet Bob, but that's how I'm connected to him.
Okay. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So you want us to go into the comment? Someone said okay, maybe there's a mistake in a way. I thought she mean you meet the president.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Like then he wasn't the president though.
Yeah.
So either ways, a win is a win. Okay. Nah, I think like I've known it forever though. Okay. I've known it a lot. Like this shoe made me talk as that was all together. So like what's the weirdest DM you've received?
I've not received any DM. I don't get DMs as well. I only get business DMs, not other any personal whatever. Nobody tells me anything, nobody. Only business. So
whatever they say, they just keep it on the comment section.
They just keep it on the comment section, and DMs are actually for business. Okay. Even wanting voiceovers, that's all. I'm not got any strange love interest or whatever. Nothing. No one has actually done anything like that to me.
Does it have to be love though? Anyways, okay, now I feel like we've come to the end of this episode.
Yes, you're welcome.
Not the episode, but the end of this segment of it.
No problem.
So, what do you do? Like, okay, end it. We need to like do. Okay, the last segment was like that was a lot though, and I feel like okay, now that we've known about you, where you grew up, people you've met, and all that, I feel like how is your day like?
Like, I don't do anything for fun at all. I just lie on my bed if I don't have work. That's just it. So it's just television, work, bed. That's all.
Really?
Yeah. I don't go to parties, I don't go to clubs, I don't go to anything. No outing, nothing whatsoever.
You are just like always in your space.
Always in my space, on my bed, watching television, and that's just it. As I grew up trying to adjust to just save myself from what's outside there.
Okay, now if I'm going to ask you like, oh, okay, let's go out,
don't bother, I would be a complete boring bulb. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's going to not be talk. I mean, because you don't go out. You say you don't go out.
I don't.
Literally, you don't do anything aside from work.
Just work. Work, bed.
Are you scared that people will bully you outside or
I would not say scared, it's just what I got used to. So I don't like crowds like that, except I'm entertaining the crowd. I come alive when I want to entertain the crowd. But to be part of the crowd to enjoy a particular entertainment, I don't do that. Wow. I would not fit in.
It's okay. Yeah. Okay guys, we have come to the end of today's episode with Emeka the Star. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to SAZXY-TV and see you on the next episode.